This crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, ma'am.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am. The Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie? Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying!
This sounds bad. Let's move.
So, I need to let you guys know, I've spent the last... I had an issue when I was trying another mod, which caused a couple of other issues. So then I found myself in the position of having to try and remove it and reinstall, and I was having issues getting some others to not work all of a sudden. So let's just say I've been spending the past few hours like re-updating, reinstalling, reapplying, just trying to make sure all the mods I had working are working again. Like, for one thing, I was having trouble getting the texture mod for Shepard to work. She was resorting, or what's actually not resorting, she was going back to the original vanilla default looking Shepard, which is not bad, just it wasn't the texture version that I found and was wanting to use. So unfortunately, there was another mod I wanted to use, which is supposed to make the visor that I love, the Sentry interface, it's supposed to make it look clearer and just look better. But it seems to conflict with that texture mod for Shep. So unfortunately, it looks like I have to choose one over the other, and I'm going to choose the texture one, which is unfortunate, but oh well. That's just how it is. Because I did not want to lose this look appearance for Shepard here. Again, it's supposed to... what the other mod was supposed to do, it's supposed to make this look a little bit more clear so that it's not completely covering up her eyes, so you can actually see her face. And it's supposed to also make the text on her visor like more readable. Like, it'll actually say like Normandy, it'll say Edie over here, and you can get a version that flips it around so that the readable version is facing towards Shepard so that she can actually read it. It looks really, really good. But it doesn't seem to cooperate with this texture mod of having Shepard look like this, so I had to choose one or the other, unfortunately. So, oh well. But oh my gosh, I spent the past few hours just working on that, trying to get that to work, and make sure all the other mods were working fine. Didn't want another issue or for things to resort back to what they used to be.
Worse than I feared.
In case you're wondering what the mod was that I was working on that started this, it was a class mod. So there's a number of mods where you can actually kind of change up the baseline classes. The mod that I was trying was called Biotic Commander, which outright replaces the Vanguard class. What it's supposed to do, the idea is that the Vanguard keeps Biotic Charge and Nova, but then they get like Warp and Singularity and Leash and Flare and Reeve. Like, they get a whole bunch of really powerful biotic abilities and a couple of other passives here. The idea here was that Biotic Commander is supposed to be like this big biotic frontline shotgun-wielding class. It's supposed to looked like it was supposed to be really cool and fun, but unfortunately it caused a number of issues. For one thing, this interface here was causing some issues, plus it seemed to get rid of my texture appearance for Shepard. So, oh well, let's just say that I liked the idea behind the way the class was supposed to work, but technical issues, right? So, oh well. So let's see.
You got it.
So I have Garrus now using the Chrysay because it is a Turian sniper rifle. There may be other sniper rifles that are outright better, but this is a Turian sniper rifle. So I was like, okay, I'll have him use the Turian weapon, you know? I like the idea of characters using weapons that are appropriate for their characters or their race, you know? It's like having Javik use the particle rifle. That's a Prothean weapon.
A secret Turian mission on Tachanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
It doesn't matter. Our mission is clear.
Yeah, you're not going to get many thoughts there from Javik, Garrus.
Silence. Enemies ahead.
Quick! We don't want them to call for backup.
I readjusted the better camera mod, by the way, if you can tell the difference in distance here. The fact that you can actually see the shotgun on her back there. Also, I think part of the reason the stuttering is happening...
Survived the crash, but then a harvester took out the pod.
Died in the explosion?
Or dragged out and eaten by husks.
might be because of the texture appearance of Shepard. I'm not entirely sure, but I saw a couple of posts that some people were having some stuttering issues using this mod.
Okay, I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
I'll tell you what, guys. If you're liking this different camera distance here, behind Shepard, I highly recommend picking up the better camera mod. So about those harvesters.
The Reaper called. The sight of a Reaper harvester in flight nearby is one of the first indications that a Reaper invasion is underway. Their massive wingspan allows them to quickly cover the distance between them and their prey. In the harvester's mouth are two heavy guns that fire in an alternating pattern. The harvester's most fearsome quality, however, is that its appearance guarantees that Reaper ground troops are not far behind.
Thank you. Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead. They'll live to fight another battle.
You know, it's funny, I've heard a lot of people say they have trouble playing third-person shooters because they just...
We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
They're not really fond of the whole third-person thing.
This is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the victor's blood.
War was a way of life for my people as well. If you couldn't fight the Reapers, you were left behind.
Me personally, I've never had an issue with the whole third-person thing. Sometimes the first-person shooter thing does give me issues. It really kind of depends on the specific game and circumstances. But honestly, this third-person thing doesn't really bother me. In fact, I think this angle right here and this distance is actually doing well for me. Just not really too fond of the stuttering, but at this point, I think I just need to start saving up for a better graphics card. Because honestly, that's like the last thing I can think of that would actually help some of my issues I'm having. Like, notice the stuttering I'm having just turning here while that fire is going. You notice that? Yeah, that's really bothersome for me. And I feel like maybe a better graphics card might be the solution for that.
Looks like we got the jump.
Follow my lead.
If there are any other, like, PC experts watching that could probably know what the problem is with that, feel free to let me know in the comments. Oh! His head popped right off. That's another harvester down.
I think we saved all those men. Over here.
This way!
Understood.
Do you read, Commander? Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight, we're on our way.
Arnik, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How will the commander live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
By the way, the better camera mod is available for all 3 games. So if you are someone who does have FOV issues, which I think Total Biscuit used to have FOV issues.
Come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
I think this mod can be helpful for you. Where'd you go? Get back here. There you are. I see you. I see you flapping your wings over here. Whoa! They just spawned there. You saw that?
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
To hold the Krogan back seems unproductive. All available forces should be mobilized against the Reapers.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
Reaper blood will spill!
For Paladin!
Oh, a brute.
Affirmative!
Harvester incoming!
There you are.
Area secure.
All right. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the stuttering and frame rate issues, guys. It's bothering me too.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up.
Stand down, soldier.
These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
Usually that's not a bad choice.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Again, that doesn't necessarily seem that bad of a choice, because he said the other option guaranteed heavy casualties. Whereas this choice, there were casualties, but it sounded like they actually had a better chance of avoiding that. And it almost seemed like he didn't have a good choice either way. That he was going to lose men regardless of what choice he made. That's what it sounds like to me. If he's like, no, the other choice guaranteed heavy casualties, so we took this way and, well, things went bad. Well, then it doesn't sound to me like you made the wrong choice, honestly. It just sounded like you made a choice and it ended up going badly.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
This is the difference between Shepard and other commanders. Shepard knows this because we've seen her in action get these, her troops, her people, her squad, to actually do what she's telling Victus to do right now. We saw it with in the first mission on their way to Ilos, and we certainly saw it in Mass Effect 2 on our way towards the suicide mission. She got that squad to believe in her and what they needed to do to take down the Collectors. So she has first-hand experience in this regard. So she's trying to be like, look, I know what it's like, so you gotta do the same thing, pal. But he's green. He's not that experienced. Not as much as Shepard is. Shepard is a very experienced veteran at this point in her career, whereas Victus here is young and upcoming. Not like his father, who is a general and obviously very experienced. He probably could have handled this situation better, given his record of making decisions that didn't cost him losing any of his men. So, his son hasn't quite picked up on that just yet. He's still learning. But, they're Turians, so how do you get a Turian to get going? Well, you appeal to their pride and their honor, most especially.
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Yeah, I just need to have some words with your father.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Yes!
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Yeah, well. Don't thank me just yet. Again, I understand him not telling Rex. But Shepard? Huh. Okay. Huh. The Asari carrier.
I'm I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
Not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. They're what you'll be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
What was that all about with the Primarch? Turians up to something?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. All right.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
Just gonna have to trust me on this, Rex.
We could be on the front lines. Why'd they got us guarding the door anyway? Who's gonna break regs right now?
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked with Moreau? Electors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn. Okay, I guess we gotta be ready for anything to come through that door.
Commander, whatever you did on Tuchanka has the Turians sending a lot of messages.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong. Commander?
I was just double checking that. Shepard, should visit Medbay when you have a free moment. Eve enjoying meeting new people. Heard Garrus is back on board. That's good news. This is from the Elcor ambassador. In fact, I believe this is the one we met back in the first Mass Effect. This is him reacting to us giving the order to evacuate those kids.
Commander Shepard, acknowledging, I know that you were the one who authorized the evacuation of Tixapol, mildly grieved. Though your decision flouted diplomatic and military law, we can only thank you for bypassing regulations to save our calves, though many lives were lost in the process. Solemnly, the operation is considered a success. The shuttles ferried the calves from the colony to the Grand Mar, while fighter wings from the Old Town and Vanadith screened their escape. We lost a pair of shuttles on the final ascent from the surface. Furthermore, one of our brave cruisers perished protecting the children as they fled the system. With restrained sadness, the code of the ancients failed us in the engagement. Many fighter pilots are dead, and the remaining ships of the flotilla damaged. With renewed hope, most of the calves from the colony are safe. There is still hope for us. Ambassador Kalen, the courts of Dakuna.
I thought you guys might enjoy my Elcor voice there. Husk armament research. Turian scientists are keen to understand the effects of Husk weaponry to create new defenses against them. In defiance of their cultural taboo, they have expressed the need for hundreds of corpses in the hope that they may brute force new discoveries. These methods would be deemed unethical and illegal during peacetime, but authorizing the research could potentially save thousands of lives on the front line. This isn't peacetime. We are literally at war with the Reapers. Authorize. By the way, I want to show you guys something. Something in my cabin. Well, a couple things, actually. A couple more little Turian models there. Also, apparently I got one of those eggs. One of those Rachni eggs. I'd rather not be here, but apparently that's one of the things I got. You'll also notice my bed looks different. So there was a mod that lets you be able to customize your bed appearance. There was quite a few variety of them. One of them was the little cover of the Legendary Edition, and you could get either a Paragon version or a Renegade version. I ended up going with this one because I found this very amusing. And plus it was kind of in between, because I didn't want to choose between Paragon or Renegade, since I have characters that do both. So I, I just thought this was really, really funny. And of course, someone would probably have had this custom made and gotten this for Shepard as a gag. I could see Garrus giving that to her, like, here, Shepard. And she's like, really? Really, Garrus? Anyways. I just thought that was rather amusing. Now, let's see here. Who can we talk to? I guess we can go check in with Joker and Edie. We can go down to the med bay and check in there. Also, apparently, Liara and Garrus are chilling in the lounge together. Probably catching up. So let's do that. Let's go down to the crew deck.
Enough about me. What were you doing before we met up here?
Oh, you know, this and that.
Come on, spill it to Sony.
Very well. I fought several explosive battles with Cerberus. I helped Shepard stop a robotic assassin on Mars. Oh, and I discovered plans for a Prothean doomsday device that were buried for 50,000 years.
Yeah, so just this and that, huh?
Hello, Shepard.
Turians on a secret mission to Tuchanka, huh? No one told me anything about it. I'm curious to see how this bomb on Tuchanka plays out. I don't suppose ignoring it is an option.
No.
Shepard?
So, Archangel.
You heard about that, huh?
Your sojourn on Omega generated quite a few articles, not to mention security footage. There's one thing I couldn't dig up, though. Did you really take out 3 Blue Suns mercenaries with 1 bullet?
No, of course not. The third guy had a heart attack. Not fair to count him.
He didn't deny it. But hey, we saw it happen in Deadpool, so we know it can happen.
Certainly possible. Would require strengthening exercises. Get muscles to support weaker bone structure.
Right. Yeah, I can do that.
Alloy of Edie's body not flexible like organic tissue could cause unintentional damage. Recommend pillows, cushions, possibly gel packs.
Oh my.
Weirder, but yeah, all right. Cushions.
Positioning critical to success. Can forward Edie charts, videos with relevant data.
No. Let's Edie's pretty busy with, stuff. Let's send that to me. You're not gonna tell anyone about this, right? Like Shepard? Shepard doesn't really need to know.
Guarantee Shepard won't learn about it from me.
She's standing right there, isn't she?
I wish I wasn't.
Shepard, how can I help?
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me.
Ma'am. You're not sitting on a chair. You're sitting on nothing. Okay, I don't know if the guys who made this mod are ever going to see this, but you may want to consider adding a chair there to make it just not look as weird or awkward. I don't know if that's specific to just that doctor, but it'd probably help out with any of the other ones. Just saying that may be something you may have to look into.
Something else, Commander?
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
You should not have let the Turian soldier evade his responsibility.
I take it Protheans didn't forgive many mistakes?
If he had been under my command, I would have marooned him in the desert, buried him in sand up to his neck, and let the wildlife feast on his eyes. If he survived that, I would have rewarded him by shooting him in the head. Good soldiers are a precious resource. The stupidity of one cannot be allowed to jeopardize the lives of the others.
I mean, when you think about it, he's not exactly wrong, but his methods are a little extreme.
The Turians are hiding something, Commander. Be careful. Tuchanka was not always a wasteland. It once had jungles and forests.
Huh.
The Krogan didn't need the Reapers to destroy their world. They did it on their own. Such a foolish race. I am with my own thoughts.
Wonder how Rex would react to that. You know, your planet used to have jungles. Really? Huh. Good thing we got rid of those.
Shepard?
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Dire news from Earth. Off the radar, reaping begins in rural areas. Millions are dead in the Central Asian wilderness, even more in sub-Saharan Africa. We'll give you the gruesome view of what happens when the Reapers don't stop to indoctrinate. Now, in the battle space. Commander.
Can't believe Cerberus would open fire on civilians like that. As twisted and insane as his logic might be, I thought the elusive man was trying to save humanity. I guess he's willing to sacrifice anyone to win. Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time. Ma'am?
Primarch's son is in over his head, no? Hey.
Hey. The Dragonfly gunship? I will admit, I do love all these little extra things that weren't in the vanilla game. Oh. Don't have any other important pieces. No.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound. They're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan. So that went well. Glad to see that Turians can flip out and lose their shit just like the rest of us.
They're under a lot of pressure.
You stole the Normandy, got blown up by the Collectors, and sent us on a suicide mission at the Galactic Core. And I haven't mutinied once. Not once. Commander?
I mean, Joker's got an excellent point. The difference is Shepard is much more of a charismatic leader than Victus is, clearly. Like I said, he's green. Shepard isn't. Even the Elusive Man said, I've never seen a better leader. That's one of the differences. So yeah, of course Joker hasn't mutinied, because Shepard has a way of being that leader that Victus isn't yet.
I am impressed by your continued existence, Shepard. The probability of surviving as long as you have is low.
Well, thanks, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, when we return, we will be heading back to Tuchanka to help disable a bomb. Stay tuned.